Give it a couple minutes here. Okay. How is everybody? Good? Grand? Wonderful? We are live. There's a lot of new people here. We've gained over 250, almost 250 new subscribers recently. So there's a lot of new people. I greatly appreciate it. This is a dream come true. We're almost to 1,000. Let me just share that we're live, and then we'll get down to it. All right, sorry. Eventually, I'll get all this. If I can even spell the name of my show. All right. Shared live. Shared live. Okay. Done. Okay. How is everybody? Did a little interview. Been posting some more recently to let everybody know, what interviews are coming. If you didn't see, just sat down with Bull Buchanan. Bull was one of the original developmental talents, so it was nice to be able to reach out, find Bull, and have him come on. Sat down with Aiden English as well. Just released Flash Flanagan this past Monday. I released another match, unreleased developmental match here. I'm going to fix this here. All right. It is Mark Jindrak. It's a big six-man tag. It is. Oh my. You think I'd know my stuff? It's Mike Sanders, Mark Jindrak, and Canyon versus The Big Show and the Haas brothers, Charlie and Russ Haas. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. It's got almost 400 views since Sunday. So I'm very satisfied with that. Very happy with that. I'll continue to release matches every Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. Let's see. Check out the Flash Flanagan episode. It's a little bit longer than normal, but Flash doesn't do a whole lot of interviews, so it's a good one. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know that a lot of you probably didn't know. For instance, Flash did the Flashmania and pitched that to John Laurinaitis, and then Laurinaitis gave it to Curtis Axel, who did Axelmania. There's a couple other different stories in there, so be sure to check that out. It's a great episode. Next week it will be Mark Jindrak will be on here. Tomorrow I sit down with Steve Kern, so we'll be recording an episode about FCW. Looking forward to that. Still setting up for Fridays for Connecting Through Wrestling. There'll be another episode on Friday, and then a Saturday. I will be going down to Kentucky for a couple hours for a convention at the Bluegrass Wrestling Con. So come say hi if you're in the area. Kurt Angle's going to be there. Jimmy Hart, Jake Hager, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Bobby Blaze, Rip Rogers, um, IRS, Teddy Biasi, and Erwin R. Shyster, Money Inc. And a couple others are doing a show. Rip's doing a seminar. So we're going to go down there for a couple hours and try to get some more subs and promote the podcast, get a couple more interviews if possible. So there's a lot going on in the developmentally speaking world, especially with these new subs. That's a lot of subs. When I ventured off and decided to do this podcast alone, I was at 632, and now I'm at 871. Thank you. Thank you. Lash was fun. Pollo was fun. Um, put my glasses on so I can see because I'm getting old. Where? We're in Kentucky. Ashland, Cattlesburg, down in that area there. Um, Time Warp is putting on a convention with a local wrestling promotion. So I'll be down there. I was supposed to do one with them last year, but it was right when the hurricane hit, so most of the talent couldn't come. So they had to alter some plans there. But they're nice people. Check them out. It's called Bluegrass Wrestling Con. I'll be down there. Man, I gotta sneeze. Hopefully I don't do it. But no, lots more wrestling content coming. I'm acquiring another developmental territory library soon, so I'll be incorporating that. I have plenty of um, content to release, so obviously the matches are a big hit, so I'll continue to do that. Is there? Well, what's everyone think of the draft? I think a lot of good decisions were made. Looking forward to the Triple H era to officially begin. Hmm. And I'm still trying to um, work on interviews with AEW talent. Um, it's just taking longer than normal, which with companies sometimes it does. I'm still a newer podcast, so I kind of understand the hold up a little bit there. But I will continue to work with companies and get interviews and grow the brand. Obviously, it is something I'm doing something right, and I appreciate everyone for sticking with me these last 17 months through all these changes and lots of good positive changes. Is there so? I thought about starting to interview some referees, some ring announcers, more commentators. I want the whole plethora of professional wrestling, and I think that everyone has a unique story to tell. There is a surprise interview for this season. We've been talking for a while. It is a ruthless aggression era talent that has not. He's done one podcast since what 2005. So 2005, 2006, in that era. And we're working out for him to be on here. I feel like it'll be someone you guys are all very, very pleased with. I know some people have reached out about the damage of Danny Basham. I'm working on it. Danny is from my hometown. It's only fitting. He doesn't do a lot. In fact, he doesn't do anything. He hasn't done anything since his release. So some people get like that, which is fine. But I'm a pretty persistent person, so I've got some people helping out with this, as well as trying to get Cornette on here. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing in your opinion, Jimmy still helped produce a lot of developmental talent. What else can I cover here? So Raw, SmackDown, SummerSlam. How do you feel? You know, we're going to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion heading into Night of Champions, right? Or is it Clash of Champions? Night of Champions. It's Night of Champions over in Saudi Arabia. Who do you think it's going to come down to? I think the betting odds it'll be Seth and Cody will get to tell their story one more time. Do you think it'll be something different? Because they have to make a statement with who they're going to select, and they can either really push someone or they can just throw it on a former world champion. I think that they might shock us all. It is professional wrestling. Triple H has done a pretty good job with talent, with some storylines, with some stuff. So I feel like Night of Champions will be good. Um, the new World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned, and then we will officially enter, Triple H's era with his World Champion. And as far as Roman Reigns, I do feel like Roman's still going to be the Universal WWE Champion for quite some time. They're already this far along, so why would they pull the plug now? He's going to beat Pedro Morales's for sure reign, and I think that he will probably surpass Bob Backlund's. They're going to put Roman up there with Bruno, with Hogan, Backlund, Pedro. They're going to do it. Is it's going to happen whether people like that or not? They're already this invested. They're not going to pull the plug anytime soon. Is there anybody else that I should reach out to come on to the podcast? I did try to get Billy Starks. Billy responded, sent me an email, and said that I would have to go through AEW, which confirms the rumors of people, saying that Billy was signed with AEW. She officially is, although they haven't made any sort of announcement about it. But I will continue to be persistent to get some more interviews because there's a lot of people on that AEW roster that went through the developmental system, so their stories deserve to be told on this platform. What else? Sorry if I'm muddling along here. So, new episodes. Both programs. Um, New matches every week. I would like to. Am I putting out enough content? Should I put out more content? Um, Obviously, developmentally speaking, is the bread and butter. It is the main focal point here, as well as these developmental matches. And hold on. So I will continue to put those out. Um, should I do more than one match a week? Have you checked it out? Should I do more with the TikTok and the Instagram? I know I need to be more active on other platforms. My focus has been growing the YouTube channel, and it certainly is growing. Getting about About 5 to 10 subs a day. So, Wrestling Inc., Fightful, 411 Mania, Post Wrestling, and a couple other news sites have shared my stuff, and that has certainly helped. The Facebook is over 1,000 followers now. I'm grateful for that. I need the Instagram to grow, which is just Developmentally Speaking Podcast, I believe. You'll see my beautiful face, so you know that's the right one. Click that follow button. Twitter is Develop Speak, I believe. And the TikTok is Developmentally Speaking. Now, the TikTok, I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers just so I can go live on that platform and pull more people into this platform. Um, because the main focal point is to grow the brand. And with SummerSlam coming up, I know there was a couple of stuff I posted for WrestleMania. For some reason, they got flagged, even though they sent me a media kit, which is fine. Um, of stuff I was allowed to use. For SummerSlam, I did apply to film stuff, so be on the lookout for that. I will travel to Detroit, Michigan for SummerSlam. I'll have a lot of shorts. I'll have a lot of clips. The way that works is you initially get accepted, and then like the week of, you apply for what you want to do, and they'll tell you yes or no. They'll let you do something. They don't let you do it all, just to be fair and spread it out. So if you guys feel like my focal point should be try to get strictly interviews for SummerSlam, I can apply for that. Um, just let me know what kind of content you want to see heading into the biggest party of the summer. And if I thought about doing filming some vlogs for like at the conventions on the trips and stuff. I just don't know what you guys are interested in seeing. Do you want me to peel back the curtain a little more, or do you want me to just focus on the talent? I'm a man of the people. I'll do what I need to do. Um, but with this channel growing as fast as it is, um, there will be some more content, coming, and we'll just keep building and building and building. And I feel like sooner than later, there'll be another announcement pertaining to developmentally speaking, which will all be positive, and we'll continue to grow it that way. I am working on getting it on all platforms as well. It is on Spotify. I need to continue to upload more and more episodes, but there are some episodes on iHeart and Spotify and one other platform. iTunes is just taking forever um, for the approval process. So, but I am working on it because I know there are some people who are visual and some people who are audio. So I'm trying to meet in the middle on these things. Also, I like to collect developmental memorabilia. So if anybody knows of any from any of the territories, let me know. Shoot me a message. Let's talk. I do have some autographs I'd be willing to part with, sell, if anybody would be interested in that. And I thought about, for the guests that I have, uh, getting them to sign some 8x10s and stuff as well to hand out to the fans, contest, whatnot. Truly get your money's worth here. As far as conventions wise, I think bluegrass is the last one that I know about so far. So if there's any more for the rest of the year that you guys know of that are wrestling themed, wrestling involved, more than just one wrestler at a convention, shoot me a message. I thought about checking out one in Jacksonville as well in June. I'll be going to Florida a couple times over the summer, so If there's stuff down there, let me know. Um, I'll see what I can work out and get down there. Just you guys send me all the info you want, and I'll do my best to get the talent on here that you want, do the conventions that you want, get the interviews that you want. Eventually, like I said, once this live audience gets built up and we have more people come in every Wednesday, then I'll start bringing guests on, and then you guys can ask questions to them. We'll have people, I'll bring you into the chat here, I'll bring you into the video, and you can ask them yourselves um, if they're, questions about their career, whatever you want. Not talkative group tonight. That's okay. I did do something fun today. I was informed that there was a championship belt in my town at a local, I don't know if you call it like a thrift store, and the guy was advertising it as a authentic championship belt. I wanted $800 for it, which is your first red flag. So I went down there today and I checked it out, took some pictures, sent it to some friends that would know if it was an authentic WWE championship at one point, and a couple of belt makers that I know, and it looked like a tag belt, but it was the belt that Ric Flair had in 1991 at Survivor Series. And that was a modified tag team belt that just said World, Wrestling Champion. And then it had a Ric Flair logo on the back, which threw me off because Flair never won the tag titles back then. And then I did my research, and it wasn't a tag belt. It was what they gave him after they stopped using the big gold belt back in '91. So I took some pictures of the strap, of the leather, of the embroidery, and the belt itself. And I sent it to a couple friends. Then I sent, actually, Dave Milliken responded back to me and told me it was a cheap knockoff. So the chances of something like that landing in my town was slim to none. But I don't like for people to get taken advantage of, so I told the guy that I would try to authenticate it and then let him know. Because it's like third party sellers, they run a booth and they set their crap up and they try to sell it. He said the guy already sold one, so somebody got had for almost $1,000. So, well, if there's nothing else for tonight, I just wanted to update everybody, let them know what content is coming, what interviews are coming, and the Developmentally Speaking brand will continue to grow and grow and grow and grow. And if there's a particular developmental time period you're interested in, let me know, and I'll get those matches out there. It's gonna be hit and miss, and I like starting with the territory that I'm starting with because it's a mixture of WB and ECW and WCW, and this is right at the alliance period, so you get that plethora of talent. A lot never made it back to WWE TV. So please check that out. Share it, like it, comment. I'm really good about commenting back, actually. I've been told I'm on my phone too much when it comes to the podcast. But this is what I'm going to turn into my livelihood and what's going to take care of me and my kids. So I appreciate all of your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be on the lookout for a new episode on Friday, a new match on Sunday, and then a new episode of Developmentally Speaking with Mark Jindrak on Monday. Thank you for your time, people. Hope you have a great night. One day I'll figure this out.